Luke 18 is one of the most important parables on prayer, one of the most important teachings in the New Testament on prayer. So I'd really strongly suggest any believer who wants to understand prayer go and read it. But the words that conclude the parable are profound and piercing, and we should really think them through, because Jesus basically wonders if anyone is going to know how to pray properly when he returns. He says, when the Son of Man returns, will he find faith or belief, pistis, on earth? Which means, is he going to find anyone who knows how to pray properly? Of course, people are going to be believing in God, but are they going to have a proper belief in prayer? And the whole point of the parable is that prayer changes outcomes. And right now we're in a day where people just don't believe that. We teach people to pray, thy will be done, focus on the sovereignty of God, his control of all things. We're just kind of pawns in this big scheme. And we just teach from some of the biggest, most influential ministries on the internet in the United States, prayer does not change outcomes, when that is precisely what Jesus said, is that prayer changes outcomes. And we think we're right. But again, you've heard me say this before, the deceptive thing about deception is that it deceives you. But if Jesus says that prayer changes outcomes, and then he wonders if anyone's going to know how to pray when he returns, I got a bee flying around me here. It's strange. This must be because I'm so sweet. But anyway, does prayer change outcomes? Absolutely. Why am I fired up? I'm about to do a sermon on Psalm 20, which is, now I know the Lord saves his anointed. He will answer him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots, some in horses. We'll trust in the name of the Lord our God. The whole point of the psalm and so many passages of scripture is that prayer changes outcomes. If you don't believe that, I hate to tell you this, you're one of the people who have fallen into the deception that Jesus is talking about, that is going to sweep the earth in the last days, that prayer does not change outcomes. And the proof in Psalm 20 that you're praying properly is victory. You're in a troubled situation, you pray, God breaks in and saves you, delivers you, brings the answer. If this is not you, please go back and read some of the great evangelical literature, like E.M. Bounds or Andrew Murray, or especially my favorite R.A. Torrey's little tiny book, How to Pray. Go read those books. Read about George Mueller. Those people knew that prayer changes outcomes. If you don't believe that, you're one of those sad, tragic people that Jesus is talking about in Luke 18.